This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of us watching Rosie give us non-tent from Texas, a month after she said she would. Ooh, I'm excited, are you? I'm so excited my nose itches. Oh, look, I haven't thumbed it down yet. Boink. Anyway, this is Quirky Love Rosee. So it begins. I met my long-distance boyfriend, IRL Texas Vlog 1. We are going to be jumping through quite a bit of this, by the way. There's a lot of Remy playing piano, and I don't care. It's not that Remy plays piano badly or anything like that. He's not a bad pianist. He's not. I just don't want to listen to it. It's not my kind of music. I don't like it. Maybe it was Chopin. Look, I'm not going to give him that much shit about Chopin because, like, I think I've shared this story with you guys. I actually, when I was a wee little thing, actually mispronounced Chopin so badly that my parents laughed at me. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Anyway. Yeah, that was a fun trip. Anyway, my point being, yeah, I got Chopin as Chopin once too, so. And I knew who Chopin was. So yeah, it's fine. But yeah, maybe if it was actually Chopin, I'd be more interested in listening, but it's not. And I don't really... Video game music doesn't do a lot for me. However, completely unrelated to everything we're going to talk to today, I found out that Hans Zimmerman actually did the score for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? Fucking Hans Zimmerman wrote the score for Call of Duty? I found that out while I was driving and I ran a red light. And I was like, well, if there was a cop and they pulled me over, I deserved that one. But yeah, so that was something I learned. I was yesterday old when I found out about that. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm not shocked. I'm really not. I was just like, wow. That says a lot about video games, like how far video games have come as a form of entertainment, that fucking Hans Zimmerman is writing the score for a fucking video game. Like, the whole video game. And it was good. I listened to it. I like Hans Zimmerman. What do you want? But anyway, my point being, maybe if it was Hans Zimmerman, maybe I would listen to it. It's not something I'm going to... It's not something I'm going to put on the background while I'm, studying or anything. It's not that kind of music. It's still Call of Duty. Still Call of Duty music. That being said, how many of you knew that already? It's only for the one game, though. Apparently, the other games have different composers, which is fine, honestly. I'm sure they're all lovely composers. I'm not actually somebody that sits there and listens to the music from video games. It's not my thing. Apparently it's Remy's thing, though. If he wants to learn how to play the Call of Duty music on his little Casio piano, I'm actually slightly jealous of his little electric piano, I'm not going to lie. I can't afford the space for... I actually own a baby grand, or I owned a baby grand once upon a time. I don't have the space for it, so it, like, lives at my mom's house. I am a kind of jealous of that, not going to lie. But all that being said, I wouldn't torture y'all with having to sit here and listen to me play on the piano. A, I'm not that good, and B, I don't think you're that interested. And if you are, you're lying. All of that being said, we're going to skip over those parts when she has the piano being played, which is the part where she is flying. You're not going to miss anything, really. It's just her showing the plane, the airplane wing. There we go. And the second part is like 10 minutes of him playing a song he's already played. I think the man only knows 3 songs. So there is that. But yeah, he plays that at the end. Yes, the cat is cute. The cat that sits in his lap is adorable, but the cat is not enough to hold my attention through 10 minutes of him playing the piano. It's just not enough. Sorry. But that does make this 30-minute video much shorter, and we are going to listen to it sped up. Do we want to do this at time and a half? We could. Oh, we could. There, for those of you who have watched her very limited lives from Texas, like all one of them, you will have a little bit of a repeat, just FYI. Is there anything else I need to mention here? I don't think so. All of the other surprises happen post-Texas, where Rosee is once again breadcrumbing shit about Remy. Oh, and Remy jumps in too. We now know more about Remy because of Rosee and Remy than we did before. I'm sure we'll all get blamed for knowing these things, even though this information has literally come out of their own mouths. But I'm sure it'll be our fault somehow. Anyway. So, unrelated to this video though, this rice cooker, this thing actually terrifies me at this point, only because I know it's full of rice and probably has been full of the same rice for like 2-3 days at this point. I don't know about you guys, but I store my leftover rice in my refrigerator because I don't want botulism. I don't think you actually get botulism from rice, but I do know if you let it sit out for too long, it gets some kind of weird bacteria that could like end you. So let's not do that. Anyway, Rosee is a lot of things, including the embodiment of the phrase, "you can't eat out of everyone's kitchen." I think that's how the phrase goes. I don't know, I'm white. All right, go.
Welcome to me. We've got a lot of content.
Oh, no, hang on. No, you have to hear that whole fucking stupid entrance.
Hi, welcome to me. We've got a lot of content incoming.
Do we, though? Somebody pointed out in chat, like, tell me you're a narcissist without telling me you're a narcissist. Hi, welcome to me. Touche, person in my chat.
I'm still in the process of editing as of me filming this moment.
But
the first vlog is pretty much done. Because like the first literally 6 days I was in Texas, I did not vlog much. I was still like warming back up to vlogging.
There's a little thing here in that horrible font that she insists on using because God forbid people actually be able to read her shit. And I wanted to give Remy time to adjust as well as focus on quality time. We actually find out now, thanks to both her and Remy, Remy was still in classes. Remy was still taking classes. So.
I did vlog some moments here and there before I got there, as I got there, when I got there, and then there's like some cute footage here and there from like down moments from the first week. If you're...
Oh, hey. That's all I have to do to make it stop. I learned a trick with my ADHD timer. Hello, everyone. I need to put a face on it. It needs a face. It needs a mustache. Mustache. I don't know why it needs a mustache, but it does.
If you're new here,
Run. If you're new here, run. Just give up now.
I went to Texas for 2 weeks.
Okay, now we need to back this up because I have a lot of shit to say here. There's a lot to say. And no, I'm not sorry for this face. There's a lot that I'm going to be saying right through here because there's a lot of fucking manipulation that's about to occur here. There's a lot of fucking gaslighting that's about to occur here. And there's a lot of Rosee using very emotionally charged and triggering words in an attempt to make herself appear to be a victim in order to shelter herself from responsibility that is actually her fault. All right, catastrophe averted. Anyway, yes, Rosee telling us how much of a victim she is and how all of us were going to do something awful. Go.
If you're new here, I went to Texas for 2 weeks because in early January, I met somebody online who reached out to me, and
I met somebody online in early January after having a horrible experience with someone else online who I claimed traumatized me from ever interacting with anyone else online, except for this guy who apparently has a magical D. Yeah. This guy who apparently discovered me through some podcast. We still don't know which podcast, but somehow found me through a podcast and thought that I was the one, keeping in mind that the only podcasts I am aware of are, well, there's a third one now, But on all three of those, all I did was trauma dump, or on the whatever podcast, I tried to convince them that I was the most sexiest, desirable thing on the planet. And that's where the I had relations with 10 men at once story comes from. So he found me from one of those podcasts and thought that I was the next missus in line. And I thought, yeah, sure, that's my boyfriend.
We started talking. And for Valentine's Day, he got me tickets for me to go out there to meet him and spend time with him. And these next series of vlogs,
it's not weird. It's not weird.
Are just a little window into what I think was probably the best 2 weeks of my life.
The best 2 weeks of my life. Of my life, you guys. My whole entire 34 years of my life.
And regardless of a lot of efforts that were made to try to ruin it.
Yeah, that face. That's the face. Ruin it? Okay. We still haven't heard what the fuck was going on with his mom, who was apparently, in my opinion, having some kind of weird ass. Okay, look. I'm gonna say some shit here. And I'm like pretty open-minded when it comes to this kind of stuff, but Remy's mom has got it going on. And apparently had it going on with some apparently, allegedly 21-year-old college student for well over a month, where the two of them were sharing illicit photos of her, of Rosee, via chat, with the goal being that the 21-year-old college student wanted Remy's mom to make fun of Rosee, not have her son break up with Rosee, not warning the mom off from Rosee because Rosee is an undesirable person to be around. No. Make fun of Rosee. That was the quote. That is weird in so many ways. Not only just like the story in general is weird, which is why everyone's like, yeah, we think this is a story. But like, let's pretend that it's not. Why is Remy's 20, what did we find out? He's 23? 20, somewhere between 23 and 25. I can't remember. So his mom's mid 40s, 50s. Why is your mom having an online relationship? I mean, why is your mom online with a 21-year-old swapping adult pictures of your girlfriend with a stranger for over a month? That's fucking weird. If it's true. And this one here swears that it is. But guys, his mom, she was playing the troll. She didn't know what she was doing, but she knew enough that she knew to play the troll. Okay. Sure. That was a weird story. So we still don't know what the outcome of that was, because we've never seen any of the DMs, even though this one here was positive that while she was in Texas for 2 weeks, there was some kind of organized thing that was going to happen where those specific DMs were going to come out and we were all going to see them, and it was going to be there to embarrass her and her boyfriend somehow, because it had nothing to fucking do with Remy other than it was his mom. Says more about his mom than Remy, honestly. If it's true. See how I keep coming back around to that if it's true part? Now, there's a large population of Gorl world that thinks that if it's true, said 21-year-old is probably this one here, pretending to be that 21-year-old. Trying to create a common enemy to bring her and Remy closer, because that's a thing that manipulators do when they try to love bomb and sink their claws into their significant others so that they create a stronger bond with them so that they're less likely to leave them, especially when they have nothing else to add to the relationship. Am I being mean? I'm sorry. That being said, 2 weeks came and went. We're a month now past when we were supposed to be getting any kind of content from Rosee, and we have never seen or heard about this fucking incident since. So, yeah, you people who are trying so hard to ruin it. This happened before she left, by the way. This was like, what, a week? The 7th? This all happened on the 7th of March? No. February? Something like that. So it was like a week before she left. So, yeah. There's that. I told you guys I'm not going to back this shit up anymore. I'm not going to continuously keep going back over this whole fucking story, because every time I do, it just makes the video longer and longer and longer. And by this point, you should all have this shit memorized, okay? I could quiz you guys on this crap, right? All right. So that being said, that's the first thing. Never heard shit about this supposed ex-girlfriend that was supposedly contacting both Rosee and Remy and was sending Rosee inflammatory messages, calling her the R word and using other terms that were unflattering. Okay. Never heard squat about that since. Weird, huh? And what else happened? What was the other shit that happened? I'm losing track of. Maybe I should go over this every single time. Maybe if I go over it every single time, the holes will start popping up. Anyway, what was the other things? Hang on, I gotta think for a minute. Oh yeah, Remy's Reddit got found. Not doxed, found. It can't be doxed. It was public. On a public forum. Now, she's going to scream about not here, but she has screamed about it being a doxing, but it's not because it's public, and it was public at the time. Since it was found, Remy apparently has gone in and tried to delete everything and make his account private, but at the time that it was found and screenshotted, it was public, so it's still considered public. So, as much as it's uncomfortable for him, and I'm sure it is, because I don't know what the fuck he thought he was getting into. He hunted you down on the internet to date your ass. I'm sorry. If he found you through your podcast interviews, he either found you through the one where you dumped 33 different forms of trauma onto that poor host, being the We're All Insane podcast, the other one being another podcast where I think it had 2 different hosts, and you effectively did the same fucking thing on that one. Or he found you through the Whatever podcast, where you basically just tried to convince these complete assholes. Don't get me wrong. The Whatever podcast is terrible. And the men on there are just complete. They are the reason why women hate men. Let me put it that way. But the whole time she's on that podcast, she's basically just trying to convince them that she is like the A+ sexual object in the world, and bragging about how much D she can take in one night. So he found you through one of those podcasts and chatted you up through email after you'd been traumatized via email. So publicly, no less. And he's been following you, supposedly. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck he thought he was getting into. And the reason his Reddit was found, she says, is because they connected him and her through her Spotify account, because they followed each other on Spotify. Which apparently is also how something something happened to Amber that way as well. So that might not even be a true story in the first place. But if it is, someone else pointed out that Remy uses the same screen name on all of his social media. So anyway, no one has done any kind of deep diving into him, right? Everything we know about everything we know about Remy, she has told us or confirmed for us, and now Remy has started doing the same thing. What tangent did I get off on? What triggered me besides this smug fucking face? Go on, you're a victim because why? Continue. Oh, it helps if I'm over here. Boop.
I refuse to let that happen.
You are the reason it happens. I know you hate when people point that out because you refuse to take responsibility for your own fucking actions. But everything that happened while you were in Texas was pretty much your fault. Maybe with the exception of whoever it was who was taking pictures of you. That was fucking weird. I will always say that's fucking weird. Okay? If you want to take pictures of the girls in the wild, I still think that's weird, but I get it. It's an extra step of weird to be putting them on the internet, especially when you're putting them on the internet specifically for the purpose of getting ass pats. It's fucking weird. It's weird. I'm sorry. So with the exception of whoever it was who was following them around to take pictures of them like the fucking paparazzi, it's fucking Rosee. Who cares? I don't care that much. That being said, everything else, you posted the picture of the restaurant you went to. You posted the video of the interior of his apartment. And then this fucking video, you post even more of his fucking apartment. So you might as well have just given us the goddamn address. You're the one who told us the length of the flight. You're the one who told us all of the little details people needed to figure out what city you were in. Like, breadcrumbs. It's fucking breadcrumbs. And you've been on the internet long enough to know how this shit works. You've watched these people do this shit to Foodie and Amber. You know how this crap works. And you did it knowing that's how this shit works. Ergo, I must assume you did it on purpose. You're not that naive. I refuse to believe that. I simply refuse to believe that. Like I said, the person following them around taking pictures, I think that's fucking weird. I will always think that's fucking weird. I think it's weird when it happens to Amber. I think it's weird when it happens to Foodie. I will think it's weird when it happens to Rosee. It's fucking weird. I'll think it's weird when it happens to me. It's fucking weird. But everything else, and here's the other end of that. Probably that person wouldn't have even known you were there if you hadn't left all those goddamn little crumbs that person could have followed you with. Because probably that person lives in the area. Because I can't imagine someone really going that far out of their way to go take pictures of you. You're not that popular. All right? Popular. I should really figure out how that song goes. All right, my rant is over.
Unfortunately, some people decided that they were going to do a lot of very invasive things.
Like listen to the words that come out of your mouth and put two and two together? Nobody did anything invasive, as I just got done explaining to you.
To our privacy.
Nobody invaded your privacy. Everything we know about Remy, you have told us or shown us. Everything we know about Remy, you have told us or shown us. Name one fucking thing we know about Remy that you have not told us, not shown us, or verified. That black and white picture that went around of him, there was a lot of speculation on if that was even him or just some random dude from the internet. until this one opened her fucking mouth. And then everyone was like, oh, I guess that's Remy. Because she confirmed it. And then later in this fucking video, we get to see the tattoo again. So, yeah, that's Remy. Idiot.
To her safety.
Well, how is your safety compromised in any way, shape, or form? What threat to your safety occurred? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about. Okay, here's the other weird fucking thing that may or may not have happened. Actually, it did happen. Probably. The safety call to the wellness check that happened while she was in Texas. Somebody apparently made a wellness check on her house while she was in Texas, and her brother answered the door. I already went over that in the last video that I did on this, where her brother came in and tried to explain to the audience what happened that night. And her brother was like, yeah, I'd been home for a while. The police knocked on the door. I got up and answered the door. They asked if you were here. I said no. So we called you in Texas, and then the police left because you were clearly okay. Okay. All right, cool. This one wants you to think it was some kind of big fucking deal that her autistic brother had to have the cops called on him. That's not what happened. They timed it for when he got home from work. That's not how wellness checks work. It can't happen that way. Also, had nothing to do with Levi. Levi just happened to be home. I'm curious what would have happened if Levi wasn't home at the time. Would they have just left a note on the door? Would they have come back at another time? Would they have called the house? I don't know, because I don't know how these things work. But, like, it had nothing to do with Levi. He just happened to answer the door. They were looking for you. Not Levi. So, also, Levi seemed completely unfazed by it. The only person who seems completely thrown by it is you. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking weird, much like the picture, and no one should be doing that shit if it was somebody from the community, because that's fucking weird. The picture is weird. The calling for a wellness check is fucking weird. That's like poo touching weird. Do you really want to be touching the poo? Because if you do, just click off my video. I don't need your view. But that's kind of my point. That's fucking weird. And there's only really one person I can think of who used to be part of the community that would even do something like that, because they really like fucking with her through her brother. So there's really only one person I can really even think of who would do that, who was ever part of the community. Not saying there aren't weirdos in the community. They just smart enough to stay quiet, unlike that person. But that being said, it might not have even been anybody from the community. It could have been like a neighbor. It could have been anybody, honestly. I don't know. Nobody knows. And this one apparently never followed up with the police. So she doesn't even know. She doesn't even know who called the wellness check on her. Even though she's like the one person who could call the police and be like, hey, who called the wellness check on me? Because it was her. And I think the police would be like, oh yeah. And they would tell her. They're not anonymous. I don't know. Maybe they are. Like I said, I've never had a wellness check called on me. No one cares that much about me. The point is, those are the two weird things that happened. One of them occurring probably because you gave way too much fucking information out. The other one being just fucking weird. It's just fucking weird. Would it have occurred if you were in Texas? I don't know. But you did kind of go on about your Texas trip for a while. So, I don't know. Maybe it would have happened. Maybe it wouldn't have. Excuse me while I play with my computer. Doo, doo, doo. Right. Am I done ranting? Am I? I don't know. Go on.
And so I didn't start really working on editing any of this or working on doing any of this until I'm clearly back home in Florida.
You never intended to do it anyway.
Now, I don't really want to focus on that. But
but I just spent a minute and a half doing it, and I spent 30 minutes ranting about it, so let's go.
I just want to acknowledge that that happened. I hope you guys enjoy this cozy, comfy little vlog. There's going to be like at least 8 to 10 public vlogs. I'm
going to hold you to that. So this is vlog 1 of minimally 8, maximally 10. So you owe me 7 to 9 more.
We're going to have some outtakes footage, some behind the scenes stuff for members only.
I don't want that. I don't want that. And what's outtakes? What does that even mean? Does that mean this entire thing is staged?
I'm also going to be, from here on out, doing members only 6 p.m. Eastern Time Friday night lives.
Ooh.
For anyone who's joined as a member, alongside, you know, emojis, all that stuff. So
after swindling her members by saying, oh, if you want exclusive content, live members only content of me while I'm in Texas with my boyfriend. Did you know I have a boyfriend who's in Texas that I'm going to be with for 2 weeks in Texas with my boyfriend? You need to become a member, because I'm going to do members only lives while I'm in Texas with my boyfriend. Did you know I have a boyfriend who lives in Texas that I'm going to go visit for 2 weeks? Right. So after telling her members and other people that if they want that content, they need to buy a membership, she gives us nothing. I think there was was it a 7-minute pre-recorded video, not a live, pre-recorded video. And that was what her members got. And then when she got home, she scolded everybody for being mad that she didn't give her members what she said she would give them, and was not in any way planning on refunding, though she can't, memberships or reimbursing in any way, shape, or form memberships. So, F you members, but on every post she made, while all of her like social posts on the social tab or whatever the fuck it's called now, she every time, oh, if you want exclusive content, you should join my membership, without batting an eye. She still pushes her members stuff, members exclusive content. Bitch, where? And here, with this video posted a day ago, after all of the complaints that she's received from her members, her paying members, of which one rage quit on her during a live. Rage quit. One of her long-standing members was like, what are you going to do to make up for the fact that you have not given us what we paid you for? And she was like, well, now I'm going to time you out for 24 hours. Literally. This was a paying member, long-standing, like years paying member of yours. And you time them out for 24 hours for asking you a question. This is why you don't have any supporters. Anyway, after all of that, she just now said, if you want the members exclusive stuff, you need to become a member of my channel. You got balls, man. You have balls of fucking brass. Just like, those things must clack together and shoot lightning out your ass. They're so fucking big. I was just like, I am impressed. I am fucking impressed. You are a wiggle worm. Do you want the chair? Okay. Will you stay in the chair? No. All right, cool. I'm recording. I love you. Oh, I love you. Yeah. All right, anyway. While we have cat therapy. Pardon me. Cool. Go.
For anyone who wants to support and be a member of my channel, just know that after this vlog, that's when I start vlogging more, where like each vlog is going to be about a day from when I was in Texas. But this is just like a little highlight reel of my first week meeting my boyfriend Remy.
My boyfriend Remy, my first week. I'm gonna use my fake voice so you know that I'm happy. God damn it. I love you. I really do. I do. I love you the same way she loves Remy. I love you. I love you so much. Look how much I love you. Unfazed. Unfazed cat is unfazed. Can you not? Okay, we're done now. I don't know what she wants.
For the first time in person, and I hope you guys enjoy. I both look and feel like a mess right now, but that's fine. From the time I'll be recording this, it's like about 36 hours before I fly to Texas.
All right, this is March 8th, as according to Rosie. This date is important because, look, for real, all right? I really do love you, and I really do need you to stop. I know. You really do have to stop. Okay? All right, so this is March 8th. Now remember I told you that the video of her and Remy telling all of us about the whole thing with his mom was on the 7th. And that's when she was like, if you guys want exclusive content, you need to become a member of the channel because I'm going to be putting out exclusive members only content, right? So she very clearly says on the 7th that she's going to do members only content while she's in Texas, right? Live members only content while she's in Texas. This is the 8th. All right. This is the 8th.
And I'm so anxious. Like, I feel sick. And it's so weird because, like, I'm so excited, right? And I've been saying a lot, like, people have been asking, like, aren't you anxious? And I'm like, no. And I think most recently I was like, a little. There's just been, like, a lot happening in my life the past, like, week or so. And I'm, like, all of a sudden I'm, like, dealing with, like, waves of nausea thinking about it. And just, like, I think the reality of me, like, leaving the house and getting on an airplane and going to Texas is just, like, really hitting me.
She has very selective agoraphobia. I don't know if you guys know this, but her agoraphobia can be cured by D. Not vitamin D. D. A good deep D.
And yeah, I feel like I'm about to freaking, like, oh, like, I can't.
The prospect of a D. Even the idea that she might get D is enough to get her out of the house. So just letting you know. Her hands are filthy. They're either filthy or her diabetes is just out of control.
And there's so much I need to do. I'm gonna have to cut some things out that I really wanted to do before I left, but I'm gonna have to just take some shortcuts because
why? What have you been doing?
I have to keep my stress levels low too, or I'll get physically sick because, you know.
Because what do you do all day? I'm not trying to be mean. I mean, I am a little bit, but for real, what do you do all day?
PTSD things, A. And I know
PTSD things, A. All right, look here. I'm going to say something that I really want to share with all of y'all because, like, this dawned on me the other day. And here's the thing. You know, these bitches, I'm sorry, they get special fucking treatment and all they have to do is be like, they PTSD. Do you know how many other people in the world have PTSD for shit that you cannot even begin to imagine? And you want to sit here and be like, I have 33 traumas because I saw a picture on the internet one time. Bitch, get off your ass. Go outside. Do anything. Shut up. Anyway, so that was just my rant about her and her PTSD things. No one knows what the fuck you're talking about. No one knows what you're talking about because you don't know what you're talking about. So stop. Just stop. Stop trying to be the specialist snowflake that ever snowflaked. There's nothing special about you. I'm sorry, there's just not.
Once I get through it and once I'm there,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna be amazing.
Uh-huh. Hence, you don't have agoraphobia. Go on.
And like, I know the truth, and I know
the truth.
there's so many people with so many different
They're out there, waiting in the stars. Sorry.
opinions and perspectives
Is Remy an alien?
and whatever. What's so weird is like I'm not worried about meeting Remy at all.
No shit. We haven't figured that out. Remy has an attachment between his legs that I'm very interested in meeting.
Actually, not even a little bit, because I know the truth.
And that is, he has an attachment between his legs that I'm very interested in meeting in person.
Like I have all the context, and I know that's gonna be the best part.
There's a thing between his legs that I'm willing to fly all the way to Texas to meet. Because my 20-something boyfriend can't fly here because he's still got school. It just writes itself.
But I am scared shitless about traveling. Like, I'm like, it's like hitting me. It's so weird because I remember I've been talking like for a minute, being like, oh, like, it's gonna be fine. Like, I'll figure it out. Like, I'm not even that nervous. Cut to right now, like, I try not to hyperventilate. I'm going to Texas, y'all.
I'm going to Texas, y'all.
So I discovered this carry-on bag and
this nightmare fuel in the corner.
back of my closet. I think it's my mom or my dad's. I don't know. They said I could use it. And then suitcase is packed. I just
Nope. So there's a family portrait in the background. She pans over her brother's work badge. Fortunately, both are very blurry, so you can't see anything. And then there's this fucking thing. What the hell is this? Take it away. I hate it. That is not something you want to wake up to in the middle of the night.
went out to the garage because
But people dox her, you guys. People are doxing her. People are digging shit up to dox her.
I had one article of clothing I wanted to bring that I forgot to wash. I look a mess and stressed because I am.
You look the same as you always do. Go on.
Obviously,
Including having random unidentified spills on your shirt.
I'm fucking excited. Like, I think you've been watching my lives and stuff. By the way, on the outside pocket, I downgraded from my backpack to my smaller purse.
My snackle bag.
While I'm traveling, so that way up until the point I get on the plane, I can have my purse out
With all my snacks in it.
and have all the like bare essentials. And then
Being my snacks.
if they tell me I can't have two carry-ons, I can't have a purse and a carry-on, I can just shove my purse in the carry-on, boom, success. But anyway, I am feeling the anxiety.
I don't fly, so I have no idea.
I know I filmed a short clip a couple days ago. It is currently, as of right now, less than 12 hours before my flight takes off. And I'm freaking out. I did have a little bit of like a mentee bee moment yesterday.
How do you seriously put up with having those sharp ass things smack you in the face constantly? Also, your lips are roughly the same color as your shirt, and you're not wearing lipstick.
Not fun nor fresh, but I got through it. I've been like fairly calm, like outwardly, but just internally, like just been having like that heavy chest anxiety feeling, and just
Those are your tits. It's fine.
I'm really scared to fly. There's been like talks of a lot of like TSA delays.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Right. So more context here. Rosee really believes that Homeland Security is out to get her because she's pretty sure ICE is just waiting around the corner to deport her back to her homeland of Whitetopia because she's an outspoken advocate for civil rights on the internet. I don't know whose civil rights, but somebody's. Her own, mostly. Yeah, so this little rant she's about to go on is her working herself up about TSA and ICE and airports, because it's not a Rosee video unless she's being performative in some way about her non-existent social justice work.
Due to political shit. There's also just political shit happening that makes.
Which is what, Rosee? Can you tell me about said political shit? Is it possible? Can you tell me about any of it? Can you tell me anything about the actual political environment of the world right now on what day was it? March the 9th. Can you tell me anything about what was going on politically on March the 9th without Googling it right this second? Can you come into my comment section without Googling it and tell me what was happening on March the 9th? Can you tell me today being April the 9th, a month later, can you come into my comment section today and tell me politically, without Googling it, what the atmosphere in the United States is today? Are you capable of doing that? I don't think you are. Missouri. Shit. Minnesota. It's just like... Yeah, tell me how politically aware you are.
Traveling, just, a little scary, but I'm not gonna.
The day before I flew out, big announcements were made, and there were a lot of unknowns. What is the point of this statement? Vague posting is vague posting, but it sounds ominous, so I vague post. Do you feel the ominousness of my vague posting? Aren't you afraid for my white ass? My white ass is about to fly to white Texas. Aren't you afraid for me? My most privileged white ass is gonna fly. Aren't you afraid that ICE is gonna do something to my white ass? No, I'm not. And neither are you.
I sit here and freak out about it unless I have a reason to, but it just makes it a little more overwhelming.
And I'm gonna keep calling her out on it. And I'm sorry, it's stupid. And she knows it's stupid. And that's why I'm going to keep calling her out on it. It's not like she belongs to any group that needs to be concerned about TSA or ICE or the political environment of the United States right now. She doesn't. She's 500 fucking pounds. She is a white woman who is 500 fucking pounds. You are one of the most privileged people in the United States. You do not get to be a 500-pound white woman in the United States without being one of the most privileged fucking classes in the United States. I don't care how much hate I get for that one. Do you understand how much food and resources she has to use to get to and maintain this size? And you want to sit here and lecture my ass about how scared you are about ICE? Girl, shut up. Just shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Honestly, I don't go huge in depth. When I went to Vegas, I really struggled with my anxiety up until I left.
Yeah, I know. I remember that. This does give me the whole Vegas movie. Yeah. Vegas video vibes if you go back and watch them.
When I went to California, if I'm ever traveling,
I don't remember California.
I am the kind of person where if I get an opportunity to travel, I'm gonna take it.
Then you don't have agoraphobia. People with agoraphobia don't travel. It's part of having agoraphobia. Also, they're usually diagnosed with having agoraphobia because you have to be diagnosed with it.
Even if I spend days beforehand freaking out the entire time.
You have travel anxiety. I have travel anxiety. I spend, depending on what it is, sometimes up to a month being nervous about wherever the fuck I'm going. It's called travel anxiety. It's okay. It goes away. It's why you plan every little fucking detail and make sure that every little fucking detail goes correct. It's usually good. Up until that moment when you leave and you're just a nervous fucking wreck until you get wherever it is you're going, and then you enjoy life because you're there. Stop trying to make everything something it's not.
because I know once I'm there, I'm gonna be good. That's how I know how I am.
Then you don't have agoraphobia.
But I am petrified to leave the house. I'm so scared to fly. The weather is looking a little dicey tomorrow.
To be fair, I'm afraid to fly too, so I'm not. I'll give you that one.
Like, there's reasons to be a little concerned about all that, but I'm just telling myself over and over again to like hold true and stay steadfast, because this is gonna be so worth it.
There's dick in Texas, you guys, and I'm gonna ride it like a freaking merry-go-round.
I don't know what this vlog's gonna look like. I just started filming. I haven't even filmed like an intro clip right now. I don't know how many vlogs it's gonna look like. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think
I'm
these
sorry
uploads
for this
are even
video.
gonna start happening until I'm trying to
I'm
get
very
back.
sorry for this video.
Just because I want to spend my time with Remy and...
Oh, sorry. That was an important part that I just talked through. I apologize. Scoot. Scoot. Wait, go back 10. Doop.
Know how many vlogs it's gonna look like. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't think these uploads are even gonna start happening until after I get back. Just because I want to spend my time with Remy and I don't want to spend a bunch of my free time editing. That sounds annoying.
So right there on the 9th of March, before she even left for Texas, she basically admits that she has no intention of actually producing any content while she is in Texas, which, fine, fair, cool, whatever, don't care. Honest to God, was probably the smarter idea. However, you had just told everybody on the 7th that they needed to subscribe to you because you were going to produce members-only content while you were in Texas. But here you're admitting that you have no intention of doing that. The girls tell on themselves. Some of them do it faster than others, but the girls will always tell on themselves.
You know, it just sounds really annoying actually, and like not a good use of my time there. So
I'm not gonna do it, even though I said I would. I completely forgot what I said on the 7th.
I'm going to Texas, baby. I can't wait till I'm there and this anxiety goes away. Because, you know, I think the craziest part for, I think, other people, not me, but for other people is that, like, I'm not even anxious about...
Sorry?
Seeing Remy. I'm not.
Not.
I'm anxious about traveling. I'm anxious about the fact I can't sleep. I'm just like, oh my God, like, it's happening, you know? Holy shit, I'm going to Texas.
I need a little counter of her saying that. Are you trying to convince us? Do you think it's cute? Is this like a quirky thing that you think is... Do you think people do this? Oh my God, I'm going wherever the hell I'm going. Oh my God, I'm going wherever I'm going.
Who would have thunk? I'm currently on my way to the airport with my champion brother driving at the moment.
You better be nice to your brother because you're a shit to him any other time. And the whole time he's driving you to the airport, Levi's like, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh yeah, 2 weeks without your ass. 2 weeks of the house all to myself. Poor Levi. He was probably enjoying his time without her, and then like the fucking police show up. Is your sister home? Poor Levi. Dude, I just wanted 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks without her. 2 weeks. Oh, poor Levi.
I slept like 2 hours.
Don't care.
I'm weirdly calm after the past, I don't know, 36 hours of pure panic I've been
Sure. Everyone believes you. Go on.
feeling. I'm really excited. I think I'm just so tired. I'm exhausted. I went to Dunkin' and I was trying one of their new sugar-free energy drinks. I think it came out literally a day or two ago. I walked in because actually we pulled up and there was a lot of cars on the drive-thru. I was like, yeah, no, I ordered like a DoorDash pickup just so I could like get it and go through the drive-thru, but the line was crazy. So I just asked my brother to park and I walked in real quick, and that's when she told me I guess they were out of sparkling water, and I panicked. So I was just like, I don't know, lemonade? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. So this isn't sugar-free, which I was like, okay, whatever. I normally would get some kind of like refresher lemonade or something.
Sorry, I phased out there. What are we still talking about this stupid ass drink? She has diabetes, by the way. Uncontrolled. Untreated. So she got a full sugar drink. I don't know why she's pretending like she was going to get a sugar-free drink, because like she doesn't care about the sugar content of things. I mean, we've watched her put down an entire silk pie before. So I don't know why you're sitting here pretending like you don't eat sugar. So, keep going.
Anyway, it's honestly a little too sweet for me. Next time I'm gonna get half lemonade, half water. But anywho, or sparkling water, I guess. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm rambling. I'm nervous.
How close is this truck to you? Jesus Christ. Look, I like, what is going on with this Ford truck? Dude, back the fuck up.
Bye. I'm too tired to prep.
I have the tism. Can you tell that I have the tism? Look at me, I have the tism.
Really vlog, but I'm here.
All right, we're not going to watch any more of this. Well, I'm sorry, we're not going to watch this. We're going to skip ahead. We don't need to watch it. This is just her being stupid in an airplane because, oh my god, you guys, I have agoraphobia. Did you know I have agoraphobia? I have agoraphobia and the tism. I have agoraphobia and the tism. I don't like to fly. I'm terrified of flying because I have agoraphobia and the tism. Does this look like somebody who has, you know, who hates traveling? This is like somebody who can't stand traveling. Oh my god, I'm so scared to travel, you guys. Oh my god, I hate leaving my house. Anyway. Do you even know what agoraphobia is? Like, did you forget to Google what the symptoms of agoraphobia is?
Oh my god, there's birth.
Okay, so after having, this is the same day, by the way, after having that giant ass lemonade that was too sweet for her and landing in Tejas, her boyfriend, did you know she have a boyfriend that lives in Texas that she's going to go meet for 2 weeks? Her boyfriend picks her up, takes her to Dutch Bros. I don't know, I don't have one. And picks her up a full sugar ass drink while she's at Dutch Bros. 2 giant sugar drinks. I don't know what the fuck she's eating today. But I know her bag was full of snacks, so that's not an issue. Now, this is her welcome gift that she has when she arrives at Remy's house. This is what the mother gave her. I don't know what this is. Excuse me. I don't know what this is. I don't think the coasters, and I'm thinking maybe not the brush either, because Remy has long hair. We know that thanks to her and her video. But I'm guessing this is probably Remy's hairbrush. But this is what the mother gives her. 3 Quest bars and 2 bags full of apple chips, it looks like. This is the gift you give a diabetic. An uncontrolled diabetic. Now, we know from other videos that this bag is full of bath goods like bath salts, lotion, some lip scrub, and something that she sprays all over herself later.
All my footage with copyright music will be over on members only.
Cool. By the way, it's not.
So make sure to join.
So make sure to join so you can listen to copyright music. I'm 80% sure there's no video over there.
Having so much fun editing this right now. Good vibes only, baby.
What you doing, Cleo?
Oh. Hi guys. So I just ended like the first live here because Remy just got back.
The live where I sprayed myself 56 times with makeup setting spray.
You're so pretty.
Oh my god. You guys want to relive the flowers again? Do you want to relive the flowers again?
I'm obsessed. I talked about it in the live, but we're going out tonight. If you want to see the moment, it's on my live.
No, I'm good. We're not watching this again. Do 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 do. The bees are significant here. I don't know how many of you know this, but Remy is her honeybee. This is a little detail that got dropped in a video a while ago, but her nickname for Remy is her little honeybee, which is why she wears that necklace now. Not this crystal necklace, but she's got a necklace now with this like gold charm on it that has like a honeycomb on it. Because Remy made the necklace for her by picking it out at Michael's, the charm, and then putting it on a chain. Anyway, but yeah, Remy is her honeybee.
Good. We are still technically on our first date, but we just went to dinner.
Salmon and shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. I don't know if I'd like that. I'm not a huge fettuccine, I'm not a huge Alfredo fan.
Best Italian food in my life. This is an OG gummy bear.
And then we have another giant ass sugar drink.
With soft top.
With basically frozen ice cream.
It's really good.
Hi, Cleo.
kind of girl.
Run, Cleo, run.
Yeah. Cleo's already let me, like, has already been bumping up on me and stuff.
Has she?
So cool.
Do, 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 do. Boo, boo, boo,
Hi, guys.
boo,
Okay,
boo.
so-
Oh my god.
Update.
You're Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
We were gonna go driving around,
Uh-huh.
and we stopped off to use the bathroom, and then the sun started to set.
Uh-huh.
So we watched the sunset. It was awesome, and
Right. And you couldn't share any of that with us.
we talked to my mom, and now we're about to color. I'm so excited.
That's not a euphemism.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Maybe that's a couples goal thing. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like that's something that couples do after they've been together for a while. Like maybe that's an established couples thing. I feel like it's weird at this point, but whatever. There's only so much you can do with someone like Rosee. You know, it's not like you're going to go for long walks on the beach or anything like that. Also, it's Texas. There's no beaches where he's at. We know where he's at, thanks to her. So, you know.
But also, oh, can you turn the light on for a second? I want to show you guys something.
Okay.
Also, this bed is so comfortable. Ugh.
I would hope, considering how much he spent on it, just so that he bought a bariatric bed just for her. Are you going to behave now? Are you happy? Are you content?
I live, I laugh, I love. Look at this. They glow in the dark. Okay, wait, so this is, so wait, you have a black light on?
There's a black light there.
Oh, yeah. Yo, this is sick.
I'm sorry. This is my black light. This is my gun. One is for shooting. The other's for fun. Sorry. No? Now we don't pet? No pets for the princess now? I got what I wanted now. Okay, cool. Cats. Oh, we actually put constellations up there. Wait, go back. I want to see what they were.
Oh, this is sick.
It's sick? Which one is that? Scorpio? Why do you have Scorpio up there? You crazy? That's Scorpio's tail, right? I know my own sign. What else you got up there, buddy? The world will never know. That's Scorpio, right? I don't think that is. That's Scorpio. Oh, he's got a projector? Or did he... Are these the stars or the projector? They seem very precise. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a while.
This is really cool.
Oh my god. Ah, yes, the coloring books. And the sleep token coloring books. His and hers.
Cool.
I like that the first page is blank.
Oh my god.
I also have my owner.
Cool. Oh my god. You got me one of these too.
I don't... How do you color that?
Oh my god. I just wanted to document the first Ash sighting, and there's Cleo
Aw.
right next to her. Hi. Like, her coloring in her face is your model. This is the closest she's gotten to me so far.
Yeah.
Who are you and why are you in my house?
Hi, pretty lady. Gosh, pretty girls. Oh, she did a little blink when I said that.
Hey, Cleo. What you doing?
Why are you still
What you
in
doing,
my
Cleo?
house?
What you doing?
When are you leaving?
Hey, we can't panic. It's all chill. It's all chill. I'm gonna stay right here. This is the closest
Don't move.
she's gotten to me.
Don't move.
She's so pretty. Oh my goodness.
Aw, both of them are
Hi,
on the bed.
girls.
Get out of my house.
Hello, beautiful lady.
She's not amused. Aw. She's like, I really want my dad, but I can't. Aww. She so badly wants to go up to Remy because she wants her daddy, but she doesn't want to get anywhere near Rosie. Oh, poor baby.
It's okay.
Please make her go away.
You're so cute.
Oh, there she goes. She wants her papa.
She loves you.
Yeah, she is obsessed with me.
Yeah.
No.
She's just so attached to me. Ash is the mama.
I don't want to move too close to her. Should I just wait?
You're good.
She does not like you.
Yeah,
I should wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
just stay put.
Who's the cutest patootiest? Hey, baby
I will eat your face.
girl.
Why are you here? Yep. Okay, we're not listening to this anymore. All right, so we torment the cats for a while. We play the piano. We don't care. I mean, cool, Remy. The cat sits in Remy's lap while he plays music, which is kind of cool, but all right, when do we stop playing the piano? Do.
Yeah, when I pull the camera out, she just stares at it like she doesn't like it.
Yeah, because you're attached to it.
And I'm like, you're so pretty though.
I really don't like you, though.
And she
Dad,
does.
make her
Yeah, she
leave.
really does. Before I met you, she was my best friend.
Aww.
Okay, I know a lot of people don't like that, but I think it's kind of cute. I know he's being romantical.
She's my second best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh. But you can't know that.
No.
As far as she's concerned, she's still number one. But you know, we know the truth.
She was my best friend.
Okay, there we go.
Aww.
She's my second best friend.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh. But you can't know that.
No.
As far as she's concerned, she's still number one. But you
I know people are like getting on Remy for being scrawny and all, but I mean, his arms are actually kind of. I mean, he's got some arms. He's just a skinny guy. I don't know why everybody's like tearing into him. He's not like ripped, but he's got some muscle on his arms. So I don't really know why people are going in on him.
know, we know the truth.
That's right. I still love you, though.
He's not roided out.
I love you a whole bunch of.
I mean, he's got some arms there. Looks like his chest might actually be built out a little. Not trying to be mean or anything, but he's not a twig. Now, compared to Roz? Oh, she does not like that. Yeah, I mean,
She wouldn't hurt a fly. Just play with the dead one.
I hope that you guys really enjoyed this vlog.
I did not. The cats were cute. And watching them completely reject you was very nice. I enjoy the fact that the cats don't like you. So, yes, I enjoyed that. So, thank you for that.
It was so cool, like singing and play piano for the first time. I love his cats. I can't wait for you guys to see all the videos. There's so many videos incoming.
Did the cats at any point like puke in your shoe? Because I really want that to happen too.
So like just yeah, there's just so many videos incoming. So I hope you enjoyed this video, even a fraction as much as I did.
I don't think you enjoyed it either. Because if you did, you would have gotten it out much sooner.
And thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening wherever you are, and stay true. Bye, guys.
I'm 33. Shit. So I'm going to end all my videos from now on. Oh, that's the end of it. That's the end. That's how we end. All right then. Cool. Thanks. I hated it. I didn't hate it. Hate's a strong word. Hate requires emotional attachments. The reality is I'm going to edit this video and then promptly forget about it until I have to do another reaction to you. And then I'll probably remember bits and pieces of it because I'll have to talk about it. That's really how this is going to go down. All right. Let's see. Takes aways. Rosee had no intention of actually producing any kind of content while she was in Texas at any point. So she effectively lied to everyone when she tried to sell her members on producing members only content while she was in Texas. So she knowingly bilked her members, which is not uncommon for Rosee if you've been around the block a few times. A good number of her members either were new or they were just tired of it. And I suspect it was a combination of the two, because as I went over in one of my other videos before this, one of her longtime supporters finally had enough and basically just went off on her during a live. And it's just, there are just so many similar stories of Rosee losing supporters and friends in a similar manner, because Rosee is just, she's a scammer, and this is how she does it. She scams her members, she scams her audience, she says she's going to do one thing, she doesn't do it, and then when she's confronted with it, she silences people who ask questions about it. She bans people when they ask questions about it, and then she turns around and tries to play a victim card of some variety. This time it's, oh, people were trying to ruin my time while I was in Texas with my boyfriend. No one was ruining anything. And since you've been home, you've continued to drop information about your boyfriend that we were only speculating about. People were speculating that he was in college. You have thus confirmed it. People were speculating he was in the Navy. You straight confirmed that. People were speculating he was just enlisted in general. You have confirmed that, right? So, you know, people speculated he had long hair. By confirming the long hair, you've confirmed that the other picture that's floating around of him is actually him. You're an idiot. You need to quit. So, you know, it's just like the dumb shit that you do, you should know better, right? And then you want to be like, it's not safe. For who? You're the one making it not safe. Stop it. Now, I do know that some people have, since she's gotten home, some people have figured out his family's Facebook information and shit like that. And apparently people were putting, like, they were actually putting doxing information in her comment section. And I know that there's a few accounts that are floating around that have, like, family names and images that are basically doxing. So I know that those are out there. And so, yeah, if that stuff pops up, I'm going to do my best to get rid of it. But the point is, I do know that there are people who are doing that, and doxing is bad. Okay. And I don't like it, and I don't want to see it on my account or on my channel. So that being said, that's really all I've got for you guys. This is just more of Rosee not giving a shit. Rosee doesn't care about her audience. Rosee doesn't care about her members. Rosee doesn't care about her boyfriend. All Rosee cares about is if she can monetize things, if she can get people to give her money, if she can get people to give her sympathy and thereby give her money. And if at any point people try to hold her accountable for things, she just switches into denial mode and she just denies. And that's her MO. And if you've been here for a while, you've learned her cycle, and you know not to, if she says she's going to do something, you know it's the one thing that's not going to happen. You know, if Rosee says she's going to eat strawberries on Tuesday, you know that that's not going to happen. She's not eating strawberries on Tuesday. Well, maybe if it's food, that will actually happen. If it's food related, it probably will happen. Now, again, it's April the 9th. She has gone live with her mother, and that was weird and boring and weird and boring. And I'll get around to making a little video about that. We're not going to watch the whole thing. As I said, it was weird and boring, but I just thought we should go over this of the first videos to watch it. And as you see, I stretched this out way too long because I was ranting way too much. So hopefully I can cut this down a little bit so you guys don't have to sit here through the whole fucking thing too long. And I will see everybody. Oh, which emoji are we going to use? Let's see. What's a good emoji for us here? Put a banjo. Because, I don't know, put a piano or a banjo. I don't know why I said banjo, but piano or banjo. Down in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think down below. Now I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. And that's all I've got for you guys. So I will see everybody in the next video. Bye.
My outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.